Welcome to day 2 of our 7-day Intro to Yoga course. Today we're doing Sun Salutation A. So adding on from our daily morning moves and heading right to the top of our yoga mat. So if you have a yoga mat, go ahead and roll it out. And we will start with our feet together. And so with mountain pose, let's just go through the basics. Mountain pose is a standing pose. It's a very strong standing pose. So your feet are generally together. If that doesn't feel comfortable for you right now, it is suggested that up to hip width with your feet is great. Imagine, every corner of your foot, of each foot, grounded and rooted to the floor. That means big toe side, pinky toe sides, and the heel sides pushing down equal weight distribution. That's what we got for mountain pose. Now lift up through the kneecaps so you feel your quads engaged. Hips are neutral, as if your hips or your pelvis was a bowl of soup and you don't want to spill it. So you keep it neutral, not tipped, not out here, not tucked under, but neutral. That means your core has to engage and gently pull in. Not so much that you're like, so straining, but engaged enough. And then shoulders back and down, lift up tall. So imagine someone pulling a string from the top of your head. So you've got a nice little chin tuck, not down, not up, but straight and tall. So this is our mountain pose, or Tadasana. It's our base standing pose, where we start a lot of our sequences from. So we'll stand in mountain pose at the top of the mat. Reach your arms up to a tall mountain pose. Hands reach up, palms face each other. Then open up your arms, leading with the heart, diving down. Now you might have tight hamstrings, so bend the knees a little bit as you come down towards the floor. We're taking this first one really slowly. Hands on the ground. If they're not on the ground, again, bend your knees even more. So your belly and your chest touch your thighs. And relax your head. This is our forward fold, and it could be straight legs, it could be bent knees. From our forward fold, we go to half lift. Hands, fingertips stay on the ground, lift up and look forward. Doesn't have to be, again, actually a half lift. Just be fingers on the ground, lifting and lengthening forward. Make sure your hands are somewhere, so whether it's on the floor or on your shins, you're lifting and drawing the shoulders back away from you to lengthen your spine. After the half lift, plant your hands on the ground. Step back into a plank pose. Just like our standing pose, nice and tall with the body. Feet are hip distance apart. Shift forward so that the shoulders are over the wrists. And instead of collapsing in the shoulders, which often happens, press into the hands. Keep your gaze at the top of the mat and see how that feels. If this is feeling like, way too much for you right now, take the knees down. You'll still build a lot of strength with the knees down. I'll take the knees down today. Then shift forward just a little so your chest is moving forward. Bend your elbows to a tricep push-up to the side of your body for our low push-up, or chaturanga, we often call it. Elbows squeeze the side of your body. Press your heart forward to upward facing dog, shoulders rolling back. So with up dog, knees can stay down at first. Keep your core engaged and gaze is forward. If the knees aren't down, you can lift them, engaging the quads and pressing your heart forward. That's still up dog too. Okay, look down, roll back, tuck the toes under to downward facing dog. Downward facing dog is another great pose to check in with your body, to notice how you're feeling. And it's a base pose for a lot of our movements. It also becomes a resting pose. It might not feel like it right now. Keep the feet hip distance. Your gaze is back, you can see that. If your heels are still up, that's fine. You can bend the knees a little bit to alleviate some hamstring pressure, but still press the heels towards the floor. Now your upper back is wide, but your elbows are hugging in towards each other. So we've got this expansion in the upper back and elbows in. Press the chest towards your thighs, relax your head. Fingers are spread wide, and pressing into the floor through all parts of the fingers, from fingertips, knuckles, and palms. Good? Have we been here long enough? Good. Bend your knees, look forward, step your feet to the top of the mat. Back to our forward fold. We do that prep breath, that's a little half lift as you inhale. Exhale, folded down low. Now bend your knees, look forward, reach your arms out, and reverse swan dive, rise up. And hands by your side. Let's do that probably 4 more times, right? Just to get the hang of it. And this time, with our breath, or with our breath and movement connected together. You can always use the knees, modify as needed, and do the best that you can. And each day will be different. Okay, here we go. Mountain pose, stand up tall. Reach your arms up, inhale. Exhale, open the arms, diving down. Lengthen as you inhale. Step back to plank pose. From your knees or your toes, take a breath in, shift forward, look at the top of the mat. Exhale, tricep push-up, hug your rib cage, 90 degrees in the elbows. Up dog, inhale. Exhale, look down, press it back using core strength to downward facing dog. Bend your knees, look forward, step to the top of the mat. Half lift. Exhale, fold down low. Root through the feet, bend the knees, reach your arms out, rise up. Connect the hands and then take them to the sides of your body. Release. 3 more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive down. Lengthen, look forward. Step back, plank pose. High plank. Exhale to low plank, elbows bend. Flat body, up dog, press your heart forward. Exhale to downward facing dog. 1 deep breath. Walk your feet forward. Half lift. Forward fold. Inhale, look forward, rise up. Hands by your side. We've got 2 more. Reach up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift. Step back to plank. Shift to high plank, meaning shift your shoulders over your fingertips so your shoulders don't go any lower than your elbows as you bend them. Up dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Again, a deep breath in. And exhale out. Step your feet forward. Half lift. Exhale, fold forward. Nose towards the knees. Inhale, look forward, rising up. Bend the knees a little. Hands by your side. We're going to add a little added challenge to this one with some jump backs and jump forward. Inhale as you rise. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift. It's up to you if you want to jump back. Bend your knees, plant the hands, jump back to plank. High plank, shift forward, inhale. Exhale, low plank. Up dog. And downward facing dog. Exhale. A single deep breath. As you exhale, bend your knees. Jump forward. Half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Look forward, bend the knees, rise up, circle those arms up. And hands by your side. And that is Sun Salutation A. Keep practicing that sequence until you get comfortable with it, and then we'll move on to Sun Salutation B tomorrow. Have a super awesome day. I'll see you again soon.